Commander's Log, April 13th, 2035. I've been reviewing our tactics in the GTS. With the help of Alpha Squad, we've been able to disseminate more information to the newer members of Charlie Squad. Having first-hand experience in the invasion and the 20 years they spent fighting Advent and the aliens, Alpha Squad was able to provide a lot of information on enemy movements, their tactical weaknesses, and what to do against certain enemies. This information has been very useful, and I see fit to include this in on the training regimen so that our troops are better prepared for every possibility in the future. With that in mind, we're going to include the wet work tactics to our training regimen. As it is, our supplies are quite low, so I will not invest into anything else at the moment. It seems we have a notification in the armory. Looks like our lectures in the wet works tactics has provided some more information for our newer members of Charlie Squad, and they have gained a promotion out of it. Nicely done. So Emily, with your promotion we could either give you heavy ordnance. Heavy ordnance will allow you to have an extra grenade, while hollow targeting will allow you to mark an enemy and gain a plus 15 aim bonus for the rest of the squad. Seeing as Adam already has that, I may just give you heavy ordnance so we don't have to rely on you for hollow targeting. Yeah, we'll go with heavy ordnance. As a grenadier, that will be more useful to you. Lachlan, you're up next for your promotion. It seems you've earned your AWC perk. Nicely done. What can I provide to you as a battle medic that would be useful? I think I may give you hollow targeting as well, so that we don't have to rely exclusively on Adam. That way you're able to still mark important targets for the rest of the squad. Yeah, we'll go with hollow targeting for you. And as a battle medic, we will give you revival protocol over haywire protocol. That way you can provide more aid to the rest of Charlie Squad. There we go. Nicely done. Now Liz, let's take care of your promotion. You've earned your AWC perk as well. What could we give to a sniper that would be useful? Definitely not run and gun. Some of these skills don't seem to work. Rapid fire fires twice in a row at an enemy. Each shot suffers a aim penalty. Not very useful. You generally want to be up close for something like that. As a sniper, we don't want any aim penalty to begin with. Shredder, that's an option. Hollow targeting, we have 2 members on Charlie Squad able to do that already. Wait, that's not hollow targeting. Oh, that's chain shot. Take a shot with an aim penalty. No, that's basically rapid fire, but you have to hit the first one in the first place. Actually, what's this? Rupture. A rupture shot deals critical damage and ensures that the target takes increased damage from all attacks in the future. That would actually be really useful. If we open up in an ambush with a rupture shot, that target that you hit, provided it doesn't get killed, will be incredibly weak to the rest of the attacks from the ambush. Yeah, rupture shot it is. And I think I will give you long watch so that your overwatch shots can be triggered on squad-sided targets as well. Alright, we should be holding more of these lectures more often. I've taken the liberty of working with Lily to improve some of our other gear that we have on hand. Some of our sharpshooter sidearms, for example, the revolver and Desert Eagles, we're able to improve them slightly by incorporating mag technology with them so that they're able to output a little more damage. So hopefully our sharpshooters will have something to rely on in a pinch if they need it. We've also have Nicole still in for training another 2 days. The alien debris will be cleared out in 10 days. Our research into plated armors will be complete in 16 days, and our supply drop will be in 21 days. After the success of the last mission, we've gained a lot of intel, so with that intel, I'm thinking we're heading back to the black market and seeing if anything's useful.
We've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of XCOM stop her research.
No. She never would stop her research. That's very unlike her. But I always did like how she handled things in the research wing. Results at any cost. And she was effective at it. We'll find her. I know we'll find her. Anyway, let's get back to our scans. I'm thinking we're going to head back to the black market and see if there's anything useful. Now, we have a rumor from the Resistance from the New Arctic Cell. It'll take us 5 days to investigate this Advent supply convoy, but we'll gain intel out of it. I have a decent amount of intel as it is right now. We may put this off for later. We're heading to the black market, plus the convoy is in the opposite direction we want to go.
The market is open.
Alright, so the black market is interested in Elerium crystals, faceless corpses, and viper corpses. Unfortunately, we don't have many of those, and I don't really want to give up our Elerium crystals. Let's see what they have to offer. Alloys, supplies, recruitment of a new scientist, and some more research options. Thinking about it, we may need the supplies for future facilities with the way we are expanding, so more supplies would be nice. Our supply drop is still out there, but we can always pad it a little more. I think we'll get the extra supplies. Stealing is such a harsh word for what we did at that Advent supply depot. Harsh, but accurate, I suppose. Well, in this world, we do what we can to get by. I may also try some of these rush researches as well. We do have the intel for it. Gauss weaponry would be nice. It'll have the remaining research time on it. It'll cost us 40 intel. Some of our contacts would like to forget the terrible things they saw at Advent research facilities, but instead they recorded them in excruciating detail. It would be nice to know how Advent and the aliens are making some of their tech work. 40 intel for research into Gauss weaponry, I think that's a bargain. We'll go for it. Now, we are in 3 regions currently. We have 1 more contact region available to us with intel, but it's going to be extensive. So we may want to look into resistance radio research so that we can start setting up relays to prevent the intel cost for going over long distances. So we're going to rush the research on the resistance radio as well so we can get started on that as soon as possible. Alright, now we're down to 89 intel, which is a bit low. Not comfortable with that, so we may head back to headquarters to gather more intel. Yeah. Alright, as it is, I need to speak with Dr. Tygan.
Our research is progressing as expected, Commander.
That's good, Doctor, but we need to change research options here. We are going to change our research priority to Gauss weaponry. It'll only take 6 days now with the help of the information we got from the black market. With our mastery of Advent's core weapons technology, we can now develop specialized weapon systems using the alien technology to improve on power storage, consumption, projectile path fidelity, and penetrative forces over greater distance. We may be able to develop a sniper rifle and cannon variant based on our newly learned magnetic weapons technology. We should look into this because we need our troops to have the best edge out on the field.
Commander, we've already dedicated considerable resources toward the current research project. However, we can move on to something else if you'd prefer.
Well, that's exactly what I'm suggesting, Doctor. Can you do it?
I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Thank you, Doctor.
Without access to refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities. Even among the staunchest of anti-alien dissidents, recovered Advent equipment is highly coveted.
Power is everything in this. You don't have power, you're not moving. Alright, so we've switched up our research for now. Our Gauss weaponry research will be done in 6 days. Hopefully we'll be able to put that to good use soon. Let's head back to headquarters, see if we can get more intel.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
Welcome, Commander.
While we were on the way to headquarters, I was thinking about it. We are short on staff. We could get another engineer. How much will that cost us? 185 supplies for another engineer. I was just going to get intel. We still have our supply drop out there. In the long run, it'll pay off for itself. Let's go ahead and recruit Dr. Kaito Ishikawa here. Alright, and give him his assignment. Alright, Doctor, I would like for you to start clearing out this room full of alien machinery. I'll send Scarlet to help you out once she's done clearing out the alien debris in the facility next to you. So by the time she's finished, you'll be at 10 days left in clearing out the machinery. Now we're really low on supplies, so instead of going for intel, I'm going to forego that for the supply drop we have. What's going on?
Commander, we've received word that the aliens have completed a facility devoted to their work on the Avatar project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy it to set back the aliens' operation.
Alright, so we have an alien facility out in Mexico. Operation Ghostface. The objective is to sabotage the alien facility. The aliens have constructed a facility deep in the wilderness. It is feeling progress toward their Avatar project. We must destroy it. Unfortunately, we don't have any contacts within the region, but we can start making moves into the US soon if we wanted to. We're definitely going to need those radio relays. Alright, so that'll be our goal. We need to destroy the sub-facility to prevent it from feeling progress to the main Avatar facility. Alright, let's get to work. Let's get those supplies on board. Alright, Nicole's training is completed. Let's take a look. Alright, Nicole, I've taken the liberty of already preparing your weapon and your kit for you. So you will be using this magnetic weapon, and you have the med kit for now, just in case your squad needs help. Alright, actually, while I'm here, I should actually be reading your bio. We need to finish your debriefing here. Of all the members of Alpha Squad, Nicole was the one most well off. While she had been separated from the rest of the squad, Nicole was quick on her feet and always on the move. Developing the skills necessary, she made a habit of hacking into Advent's system, making sure her tracks were covered. Using this to her advantage, she aided resistance cells with information on enemy movement and sabotaged Advent propaganda. She has since rejoined our forces after tracking us down. Can always count on you to get the work done. Alright. If that's the case, let's head to the GTS, assigned Kyle in, and take care of his debriefing and training. We'll put him in for Ranger training, and get back to our scans. Let's get the rest of those supplies on board. Alright, we've collected all of the resources from this location. Let's move on. We're gonna head back to that Advent supply convoy we were told of.
Plotting new course.
Alright, Kyle's training is complete. Let's take a look. Kyle, it's good to see you again. Let's take a look at your bio. Kyle has always been the hard charger of Alpha Squad. He always charged into the fight with very little regard for his own safety. Having extensive training in close quarters combat, Kyle never hesitated to take his problems head on. He's earned his scars from high risk, high reward tactics. Since Alpha Squad got separated, Kyle eventually ran into Kathy again, and the two have kept each other alive since the war. He has since rejoined our forces. Yes, if I recall, 20 years ago, Kyle, you and Kathy were a bit of an item back in the base. I mean, we technically weren't an actual military organization, so there were no regs to speak of, so sometimes things happen. Either way, it's good to have you back, Kyle. With that said, let's go ahead and assign Kathy to the GTS. Now, Kathy was actually the former squad leader for Charlie's squad, but she must have stepped down after I was captured. We'll have to figure out what happened in her debriefing. For now, we'll assign her to specialist training and continue our scans on the supply convoy.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Alright, our research into Gauss weaponry is complete. Let's take a look. Codename Friedrich. The fact that we now have access to Gauss weaponry that is both combat effective and safe to operate at these power levels is quite an achievement. The overall design relies on an advanced miniaturization technologies developed by the aliens, which are, frankly, well beyond anything conceived of by Earth's leading military development firms at the time of the invasion. Despite our limited capability for extended test firings on board the ship, our latest prototypes are already capable of consistently accelerating an adaptive alloy projectile to over 5,000 meters per second in a simulated environment. We're still preparing the final assessment, but it is likely a field deployable unit would have to be limited to a lower power threshold due to the potential for ongoing strain to our troops when operating the weapons. Richard Tigan. Thanks to our research into Gauss weaponry, we are able to start producing mag cannons and Gauss rifle for our soldiers. The Gauss rifle relies on magnetic weapon technology, has a particular utility for precision slow-fire weapons like sniper rifles. The Gauss rifle will be enabling our sharpshooters to cause greater damage at extended range. I'm sure they're going to be quite excited about that. And the mag cannon relies on magnetic weapons tech that will let us deploy a rapid-fire version of the cannon. Our grenadiers will be able to lay down a much more deadly volume of fire. They're going to be ecstatic. Alright, Doctor, let's continue our research on plated armor. We need to get that finished up.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Thank you, Doctor. Let's get back to our scans. Actually, I need to go speak with Lily.
Hey, Commander.
Lily? Look, good. You've already started work on the amp boosters. Now, in the time that I was working on the mind shield research with the Doctor came up with another option to use the mind shield. In a reverse polarity, we are able to reverse the mind shield into a booster so that psionics are boosted by this artifact instead. This should be useful for when we have soldiers that test positive for psionic abilities and improving their abilities. So that'll be nice on the offensive side of things. In terms of why I came down here, Lily, I would like to start our production of Gauss rifle, mag cannons, and shard guns, provided if we have enough resources for all of it. Let's start with the shard gun. It'll cost us 75 supplies, 5 alien alloys. We can make that work. Let's get the mag cannon. It's going to cost us 150 supplies and 10 alien alloys. And the Gauss rifle will cost us 150 and 10 alloys as well, which means we pretty much ran through almost all of our alloys and pretty much all of our supplies.
I've had a chance to take a closer look at some of the advent weapons recovered from the field. The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter, making them more suited to the human form. I'm guessing it's the same material we've seen them using all over the colonies, but they'd have to be producing it from something here on Earth. They seem to have an endless supply of this stuff.
Well, you did a pretty good job with what you have on hand, though, so we'll be able to put this to good use, Lily. Good job. Let's continue our scans. Looks like we won't be able to finish. Our guerrilla operations are up. Let's review our targets. Out in New India, we have Operation Righteous Moon. The objective is to protect the device. If we're successful, we'll gain the support of Corporal Richard Collins, and it will counter the Advent rural checkpoints. Meanwhile, in West Asia, if we recover the item,
In West Asia, we have Operation Shadow Slayer. If we recover the item from the Advent vehicle, we'll gain the support of Dr. James Taylor, another engineer. It'll counter the resistance informant, reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks, which could be useful, but we know that Advent is on the move for another retaliation soon, so it's kind of useless. Meanwhile, in the new Arctic, if we go on Operation Crystal Thorn, we have to hack the workstation in the Advent facility, and our reward will be 112 intel and will counter the Vigilance project. If it were up to me, I would go to West Asia to gain more support in terms of engineers. I would like to counter the Advent rural checkpoints, seeing as we have a severe supplies situation right now. But more intel would be nice, and not having the enemy detect us all the time would be good. We're going to need the intel if we want to move into the US. But looking at it from this point, even though we will be countering the resistance informant, we know that Advent's going to retaliate anyway, but if we get the engineer, we'll be able to take care of our work. So it's a choice between a faster expansion or more intel to prepare for our push into the United States. I think we'll go with the expansions for now.
Setting course for West Asia.
Alright, Alpha Squad, you are going out there. It's been a while. I know some of you are rusty, but let's shake that rust off. John, you will be taking your squad out there. Sam, you will be going along with him. Jason, you will be going along, of course. Kyle, you are going out there. And Nicole, you will be going out there. Let's make sure everybody has their proper gear, med kits, flashbangs, grenades. You got your proper weapons. Alright. You have your mission. Good luck, and give them hell.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Begin the mission.
We got a tip from one of our resistance contacts that Advent is moving a data vault carrying files critical to their latest project through this area on a transport vehicle. We're heading in to seize that data. It's the only way we're going to slow down their operation. Take out any hostile forces near the transport, secure the area, and lock down the assets.
Alright, we have Operation Shadow Slayer. Your mission is to recover the item in the Advent vehicle. You'll be setting down in the slums district known as Shadow Station in Volgograd. Neutralize all enemy targets within the area and secure that serum toxicity report from the Advent container. Give them hell.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Alright, let's head out there and secure that package. Let's see. Sam, let's lead the way.
On the move.
There's an Advent turret over there. We may have no choice but to engage it. Check the sides, make sure the area is clear.
Position confirmed.
Alright, let's keep moving then. Jason, get up there.
Already there.
Nicole, where can we put you for now? Let's set you up over here.
Position confirmed.
Kyle, where can you get to? Kyle, get me an eye around that corner. We need to see what's up ahead.
Good to go.
Alright, area's clear. So Nicole, you move up.
Headed there now.
John, can you get up there? No, you can't. Not without being spotted here. Alright, if that's the case, take cover over here.
Get it done.
We're gonna have no choice but to break that advent turret. Alright, Kyle, let's move ahead. Will you be detected if you go there? It doesn't seem like it, so go here.
That's affirmative. Got a group of hostiles over here.
Alright. There's a Viper and a Stun Lancer in the distance. If we open fire, however, that turret is going to open fire on us. So we have to be careful about this.
Scanning.
What about you, John? You have eyes on the Stun Lancer, but not the Viper. Alright, Sam, you move up over here.
Moving to designated position.
Alright. We could get inside, but there's no point. John could get up top.
Eyes on the prize.
Alright, John, can you get up top without being seen? Yes, you can.
On it.
Alright, Nicole, let's get you into a better position. Let's move you up over here.
Moving to position. Moving to
Overwatch. And Jason, there's not much we can put you in right now. We could put you up there next to Kyle. It's probably for the best if we do.
On the move.
Alright. Looks like the Stun Lancer and the Viper are staying put. So here's what we'll do. We're not going to try to ambush them. We're just going to take out this turret and then focus our efforts on them afterwards. I can, however, hit that Stun Lancer for a 99% with John from here, so I think that's our best bet. Alright, John, kick things off. The rest of you, get ready to get into action. Nicely done.
They spotted us.
Viper and Stun Lancer are on the move. They're in full cover, and the turret is active. Alright. Now, the best way to deal with this would be to start slashing at things. Kyle can get to the Viper across the street, but he'll be better off with a flank. In the meantime, that means it'll leave Sam and Nicole up to take care of that turret. Sam can't actually see from here, so we're gonna move her up.
On my way.
Alright, Sam. 89% on the turret. Alright, turret down. Good.
By the numbers.
Kyle, I need you moving up. Get to the car over here so you can flank the Viper.
Let's move already.
You have 84% to hit. Make it happen. You hit him, but unfortunately it dodged the rest of the shots.
Barely registered.
Nicole can probably finish it off. That, or we can get Jason over there. Jason can't get there with a slash, that's for sure. Unless we move up, possibly. Let's try. Move up.
It's over there.
Alright, He can't get to her, but he can take a shot. It's 52% if we take a shot, so it's probably not good to do that. If that's the case, if we move Nicole here, we may have a flank on the Viper if she can see it. Alright, that's our best bet. Go here.
Heading out.
There we go. 69%. Not much better, but it's our best chance here. Take the shot, Nicole. It's a critical hit. Perfect.
That's right.
I expect nothing less from Alpha. Jason, get in there. Put down that stun lancer. Good job so far.
Happy now?
Alright, let's keep this moving. Unfortunately, that turret put a bit of a damper on things, but we're near the truck now. Let's get everybody regrouped.
Is it clear?
Go on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Sam, I need you moving up. Where would be the best place for you? Just move up and cover the others.
Sure thing.
We got time.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Nicole, let's have you move over here.
On my way.
Go on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Kyle, cover the other side.
Tired of waiting around. Got it covered.
John, you're pretty good in that position right now, but we can move you up so you can cover the others. So we'll put you up over here.
Stepping off.
Alright, good to move. Jason, move up.
All right, I'll go.
Area's clear. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Sam, back Jason up.
I'm all over it.
Kyle, hold your position.
Moving to Overwatch.
Nicole, let's move you over here.
Got it. Moving.
John, Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Ah, good. They're right there. That's a missed shot from Kyle.
Shot failed to connect. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
We have a sectoid and a trooper on the move.
They're moving to flank me.
Jason's laying in wait, takes out the trooper.
Big deal. This looks valuable. They're bringing in reinforcements.
Alright, we got reinforcements dropping in on the left. Alright, unfortunately John didn't see the sectoid. So John, we are going to reposition you so you can help. Kyle, let's get you moving. Who would be the best to take out that sectoid and make sure it stays down? Kyle, I'm gonna have you take care of the sectoid. Doesn't seem like you'll get cover from here, so we're gonna move you over here.
Finally. Objective located. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Alright, you have an 84% with a flank. Take him down. Nice shot.
Yes! You see that?
The rest of you take up
Toss me
positions
some ammo.
to
No
ambush the reinforcements dropping in.
We've got Advent here.
Oh, that's not good. We got an officer and a stun lancer up ahead. And they're spreading out. Alright, Sam, from here you can see both of them. Nicole can move in and flank the stun lancer.
Absolutely.
Alright, 71% with Nicole. Take that shot. Critical hit. Nicely done.
That's how it's done.
Meanwhile, Sam, launch a grenade at that officer. We're gonna clear him out with Jason.
Throwing grenade.
Looks like John is going to be the only one taking care of this ambush, which is a bit unfortunate. So John, you move up over here. Alright. It's unfortunate you don't have range on him. Alright, if Jason moves up, he'll be able to get a shot in on him, but most of the team will be dangerously clustered together. He's out in the open though, 71%. Make it happen. That's a hit. Nicely done.
One down, thousands to go.
Alright. That's the case. John, go in Overwatch.
Got it covered.
We have an officer and 2 troopers dropping in.
Got some advent here.
Alright, they're scattering, and John's taking a shot at the officer. Makes a hit in the back. Alright. Kyle, where are you? You can take care of that trooper over there. Let's try to move you in a position where you'll be in cover at least. Looks like you won't be able to anyway. So, you're going to be out in the open. Alright. Cut him open.
You want some more?
Alright, now we know there's an officer over there that's already weak. And Nicole can go over there and flank that one. Or, we can use John, 65% with a squad-sided target here. Alright, so what we can do, we're gonna remove his cover, give John a better shot at the trooper. I don't want to necessarily kill him outright with the grenade, in case he has some equipment we can use.
Grenade out.
There we go. His cover is blown. John should have a better shot now. 90% with a flank, and he's out in the open. Take him down. Beautiful shot.
Impressed yet?
Alright, if that's the case, Jason, go in there, finish off the officer.
There you go.
Alpha Squad is taking names here.
We're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
If that's the case, I want to take some time and take a look at that scanner over there. Nicole, move up and grab that salvage.
Heading out.
We got a repeater and an advanced laser sight that could be useful. Now it did say we've neutralized all enemy targets within the area, but go on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Alright. Let's take stock of the situation here. Let's see what you can get if we hack into that scanner.
Hacking in.
There's no reason to go for that. Even if we fail though, there won't be any enemies to gain a defense or mobility boost, so you might as well go for it. That's alright. I know you're more used to dealing with Advent propaganda, and that's easier to hack into.
It's blocking me out.
We'll figure it out a way. I'm sure Lily can come up with something. Rest of you, move over back to the truck.
Let's do this.
Reload.
We're green to go.
Sam, move back and cover the truck.
Absolutely. Moving to Overwatch.
Jason, you too.
I hope it's worth it. Ready to go.
And Nicole, let's have you move back over here.
Not a problem.
John, move up.
Move, move, move.
Alright, Alpha secured the area. Let's get to that container. Seems like the door is locked. Let's see. There we go. There it is. Took a moment to recognize that command, I guess.
On my way.
Alright, Nicole, try hacking this one open.
Bypassing security.
Alright, we have a 100% chance to disarm the detonator, and a 41% to gain a small intel cache, 13% for a large intel cache. Go for the small intel. Just barely. It's alright. We got what we came for.
We're through.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Operation Shadow Slayer is a success. We've recovered the item. We killed 10 out of 10 enemies. No soldiers wounded or killed. Flawless mission. I expect nothing less from Alpha Squad. Bring it home. Looks like Alpha Squad broke a new record on their first mission out. 1.11 average enemies killed per turn. Jason, you dealt the most damage. Nicole, you made the most attacks. And Jason, you also moved the furthest. No one was under fire at all. Well done. Welcome home.
Executed to the highest standards. Excellent work, Commander.
Promotions all around for Alpha Squad. Alright, let's get these promotions in order. Kyle, let's start with you. We're going to be setting you up as a Blade Master, as I know you like to charge head into the problem. Sam, I know you're an explosive specialist, and we do run into a lot of armored out there, so I would like to give you blast padding to give you a little protection from your explosives, but I know you like to live dangerously, so we'll give you Shredder instead. John, we are going to be giving you Long Watch, so your Overwatch can be triggered with Squad Sight. That's probably why we didn't see that sectoid in the first place. Jason, I know you've been waiting and biding your time in the darkness, always waiting for that perfect shot, so we're going to be giving you Phantom. And Nicole, we are going to be assigning you Combat Protocol to assist the squad with more offensive abilities. Well done, Alpha Squad. Alright, we've managed to loot a repeater, an advanced laser sight, which will increase the critical hit chance by 10%, improving even further with proximity to target. Could be useful for our rangers. We got a hair trigger out of it. When firing, the soldier has a 5% chance that the shot will not cost an action for the active turn. We got a scope out of it as well, and a standard laser sight. Very useful. We managed to recover a Advent turret wreck. Reinforced armor plating has kept the wrecks of these turrets mostly intact after combat, but their inner workings are heavily damaged, likely the result of internal self-destruction charges. We managed to recover 1 Viper corpse, 2 Sun Lancer corpses, 3 Trooper corpses, 1 Sectoid corpse, and 2 Officer corpses. Well done.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Thank you, Spokesman. Operation Shadow Slayer in West Asia is a success. We've gained the support of Dr. James Taylor, an engineer. Your team did an admirable job in recovering the serum toxicity report from the field commander. The loss of this material will no doubt be a blow to the aliens' development of their current project. We've managed to counter the resistance informant, which has very little effect, honestly. Alright, so with the help of Dr. James Taylor, we'll be able to start clearing out this equipment much sooner. Or, we can just task him to start working on the next room. Let's see, if we were to assign him with Dr. Kaito, how long would that leave us? 7 days. It's not too much. So I am going to go ahead and assign him to the next room then, and take care of that. Alright, Dr. James Taylor, clear out this alien machinery. We're doing good, except for the fact that we're low on supplies, alloys, and somewhat on intel. But we did well in that mission out there. There's much more work to be taken care of though. However, until then, this is the Commander, signing off.